This is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my tube. It's good to be back. I had to shut down for Hurricane Milton. Kind of came over Central Florida and I was honkered down right here. I moved from Fort Lauderdale to Sebring, which is not too far below Orlando. So I'm in my home office, which I absolutely love. I was the IRS for 10 years. I was a teaching instructor as well for them. So I trained new agents, old agents, any type of agents that needed to be trained. I did that, and I was as a revenue officer. God, I probably worked 10,000 cases. I've been doing this for 51 years. I'm an expert in IRS audit matters. I am available for representation. Go to my website if you want to learn more about me at 777irs.com. Anyway, I want to tell you about the IRS targets for tax audit. And I'm doing this in its simplicity form because I'm asked this question ad nauseum over and over. What are my tax targets? And you can look at this person and that person, this news station, that news station. There's a talking head here, a talking head here, a talking head here. And I want to get down to its very basic and very basic level and tell you what the bottom line, what doesn't make sense on your tax return. So I've looked at thousands of tax returns in my life, thousands that have been audited. As soon as you can pick up the return, you can know why it's been audited. It just doesn't take any common sense. It takes you absolutely can give this to almost anybody. This is what doesn't make sense here. That's what they're going to audit. This is how this process works. IRS's computer system runs on algorithms, just like almost everything else now. And with AI, they're getting they're targeting really good. So what do? Now, there's not a person that's handpicking every return. Oh, check here. Oh, that's a flag. Oh, we better look at this. No. The algorithm runs and they're looking at your gross income, your adjusted gross income. They're looking at your expenses and your losses. They're looking at all that stuff, and everything has to wind up in these neat boxes, these norms. This is what the norm for this is. And a lot of, believe it or not, it's based on zip codes now. If you're in 33308, which is my zip code, I should say what it was in Fort Lauderdale, if you make 100,000, this is what your tax return should need to look like. But that doesn't mean it does. So that's okay. Some flags aren't going to pop up in the right order, but at the end of the day, if the preponderance of flags or points or numbers, whatever figure, whatever name you want to give that, just start high. Your tax return is going to get audited. Now, here's a trick. Do you know that you are allowed to take, say you have a deduction that's really high? You can go ahead and actually take that and put it on the back of your return. And so you could show proof right there that you have that. I've had people do that in the area where I live for charitable contributions, for interest income, for certain things, business losses, theft and casualty. I did this one year. I had one massive deduction because a hurricane went through. I knew that thing would throw a flag off. I went ahead and took the insurance report. I stuck it right on back of the return. That return absolutely sailed in. So I just want you to know, whoever prepares the return should know those tricks. But I'm just telling you, if you want to stay away from the audit and you have certain items that just pop, put the proof on the back of the tax return. So when IRS does run the algorithm and someone does eyeball that return, you got the receipt right there. That is the best tip that you're ever going to get from a former agent. And by the way, if you're audited, you know who to contact. Anyway, I give you the best information. I pull the curtain back. I tell you stuff that no one else is going to tell you. Thank you for listening. Give me a subscription. Let others know. Share me. I tell you the coolest stuff I can. And leave something in the comment section. Say, hey, Michael, how about this? I try to get to most of them. I can't get to all of them. But anyway, if you need me, I'm a phone call away. Thank you for the subscription.